We are devoted to making plum wine.
Actually, I prefer whiskey more.
It's a beautiful wine, Zilandok.
Taiwanese drinker, they are very passionate in trying the new whiskey.
Young women, they love sweet alcohol.
What do Taiwanese people drink?
I think they drink everything.
Taiwanese love gin.
Very unusual to see port in Taiwan.
Gin is better than whiskey.
All right.
With cigar.
Okay. What are Taiwanese people drinking now?
So actually they still love the old and classic Bordeaux, to be honest. But trends are evolving, and I think more and more they like Burgundy. They are willing to discover something else than Bordeaux.
Taiwanese people really like find a new products or new wine. For the young generation, people like the drink the wine, like a regular white wine.
Because we want to share the French culture in Taiwan. Actually, Taiwanese love wine. Taiwan have a very good culture of the wine since 20 years now. So we can say most of the people drinking is more than 40 years old. But now the new generation in Taiwan starting to drink the new wine.
When Taiwanese hear about French wines, do they think more white or do they think red?
I would say red, but in our bar, especially the ladies, they're really craving for white.
But one thing very important is one big change because now young people they learn, and then what they drink, and the old generation little bit different. They also so old people and the young people what they like are different.
Now young people drink gin because Taiwan now is really crazy about gin. So you can see different breweries. You can see the Taiwan Gin Festival. There are many small breweries doing about gin business.
I like drink cocktails, and gin tonic is good, but I like to add it with juice or kind of tea. And Taiwan tea is better. Taiwan tea is very good to compare with gin.
What do you see as a trend in Taiwan?
The young people like fruit taste. They like Japanese fruit sakes, and so everything needs to be now more sweet for the younger generation. That's the trend now in Taiwan. So we got a lot of Japanese liquor coming into Taiwan, but the whiskey trend is still coming up, but more and more less coming down.
They like pretty much like a pink fruity stuff. So we have this gin. There is a pink gin from UK with lychee, dragon fruit, and raspberry.
It's a sparkling plum wine, and all material comes from Taiwan. The cocktail is new trend in the younger age. In my research, I asked a lot of younger people under 30 or 35. Their favorite drink is cocktail. That's the number one. And the second one is sparkling wine.
It's a salted caramel liqueur, and apparently Taiwanese pretty like this kind of flavor because it sells pretty well. Most of our stuff is kind of fruity sweet. We have whiskey, but it's just one whiskey. So I would say that it's more younger people, but like younger a bit, like from 20 until 40. That will be the group that usually comes to our booth. They drink more gin, that's for sure. It's a kind of a trend right now in Taiwan. Recently maybe tequila a little bit, but it's a small base still. But more and more premium tequila are imported to Taiwan. Vodka, not so much, mostly to drinks. Cocktail market in general is very big in Taiwan.
Most of the Taiwanese drinkers, they are like Scotch whiskey at the most. And slowly they have much interested in Japanese whiskey. Yeah, so that is the trend right now. And we can see Taiwanese drinker, they are very passionate in trying the new whiskey or new type or the independent bottles or select barrel, single barrel, this kind of liquid. mostly the drinkers are like 40 to 50. And we can see the youngest team like 20 or 35 drinkers. They are gradually will be much more, and I believe it will be keep increasing. There is more and more drinkers know and drink Taiwan whiskey, and I believe that is more and more what we call tourists coming to Taiwan and buy some Taiwanese whiskey back to their country. We are selling bourbon whiskey mainly from Kentucky. We are very excited to push and to promote bourbon whiskey in Taiwan because there is so much space to grow with bourbon whiskey. So we are expecting more and more Taiwanese drinker know bourbon whiskey and drink bourbon whiskey.
Our plum wine is really popular in Taiwan. And our target group is from 24 years old to 45 years old, and especially for young ladies. In Taiwan, young people drink wine with like ice or sparkling wine, or sometimes they will use beverage to match the wine. So we don't drink only wine. So we drink with other matching beverage.
Our customer, they love plum wine. For the sweet girl, young woman, they love sweet alcohol. So almost young people, they love plum wine.
Our target group is from 25 to 45. So we try to develop the elder people. So we make like higher alcohol products. And the plum wine is the age like over 5 years.
If you go to the bar, a lot of customers, they love cocktail. When they drink cocktail, they enjoy the gin.
In the cocktail industry, now popular is gin. Taiwanese love gin.
I prefer gin better than whiskey. For me, it's my flavor. If you are more than older, I think the people more like whiskey. Because like business or talk with the people, have fun. But for young people, I think maybe more sweet. Sweet cocktail is preferred for the young people.
Taiwan's gin and foreigner gin is quite different because Taiwan gin is much more different character. And I think in the bar, the gin is much more standards. So Taiwan gin is much more, I think, interesting. They put a lot of ingredients inside of the gin.
Every gin has their own feature, so it's kind of you like or you don't like.
In Taiwan, the gin industry now they are rising, so still have a more ability. Gin is much more easy to make. Whiskey is quite high level, so it's not everybody know about how to brewery, how to distill. But gin only you can distill. You can distill much more, much easier. You can see different bar, many bar they have distiller. So everyone doing distill. So which means I think gin industry will be much more improved.
Every kind of liquid or liquor are very have their market in Taiwan. If the distributor and all the distillery are willing to invest in the market, so that there will be no big problem to find some opportunity and chance in Taiwan.